Alright, we're back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. And I'm going to say right off the bat that this video is going to be catered towards new players only. No veterans, no returning players that know everything, of course. This is going to be catered towards team building. This is going to be how to build an effective team in this game. You know, what leader skills, passives, links, all that nonsense. Which links and link leveling will be a whole separate topic that I might not get into. Maybe I'll make a video on that, but the focus of this video is to help new players on team building. So, I'm just gonna treat it like when I was a new player. So let's just go here. Let's say you just started the game. You've gotten a bunch of free rewards, free dragon stones, maybe you even bought some dragon stones, and you've summoned on either of these banners. And you've gotten some of the cool characters. So you got Cooler, you got the Super Saiyan Goku, even the STR one. You've gotten these units and you're like, alright, I'm ready to Dokkan awaken them into LRs, take on those events. Even do some of the harder events, which you may not be ready for. So, I'm going to treat it like right now when I was a new player, because this is what I did. I ignored a lot of things. So, say I'm a new player, or let's, for example, anyone out there is a new player, you just pulled Cooler. You're like, word, I'm going to put him in the team. Alright, whoever you put in the first slot is your leader. So when you get done building your team, it's going to tag him as the leader. So, you summon on the banner, and let's say you got him. Let's say where's that Goku at? You were lucky and got these guys. And let's say you got the Super Saiyan Goku LR. Your summons were good. And then we'll just throw in some off side units. You're like, I really like Piccolo, let's throw him in there. Actually, let's do him. You're like, oh, yeah, let's try this free-to-play Cooler that we grinded out. And let's say you got lucky, you pulled these guys as well. And you know what, we'll go with the Gohan. You pulled the Gohan as well. Where's he at? There he is. So you're like, cool. These are a bunch of strong units. They got great stats. Let's confirm that. And right off the bat, so he says, whoever your first slot, like I said, Cooler is the lead. He's your leader. Now you might not think that means much, but it really does. So, say this is your team now. You want to go try an event. And say you want to try the original Fighting Legend Goku event. Get tickets to try to get some Goku units. If it loads, that is. Let's go find it real quick. Alright, here we go. You want to try this. So you're going to go in. You know, you're feeling pumped. You got these LRs. Let's find the team I just made. Here it is. And then you see this. Of course, you can... Like me, I didn't know this was Bring a Friend. When I started, it showed the same unit down there. So, like, it showed the Cooler. Well, let's just put the Cooler back. I was just thinking it's just showing me that's my lead, but this is also bringing a second unit, so you'll have that bump in leader skill as well. So we're gonna go into the event. Well, you're pumped, you're ready to take on the world. You got your new LRs, your team, and then you get like this, and you're like, okay. So, I guess I'll speak from my point of view when I was a new player. How I see this beam glowing between both coolers. And they're, you know, technically it will just link together. And the Gohan, he gets a boost if I put him there. But not here. So when I was a new player, I seen the little light up between certain characters, the little pulsing glow. And that was because I didn't know what it was. I just thought, these are two. This was my team for at the time. I was just like, oh, they're just too bad. Got two villains, pair together well. But then how come this cooler won't match with Gohan, but this cooler will? So all that comes down to a unit's link skill. So if you press and hold on a unit's icon here, you'll see their link skills. Now the one that's lit up, Fierce Battle, is the one that's active and that links with Gohan. He has the exact same link skill. So if units have the same link skills, they will link up and get certain bonuses. So, like this guy, he doesn't have Fierce Battle. But, these two link together. See, they have 3 that are highlighting that they link together very well with. And of course the grayed out ones aren't active. Now, when these are active, we'll take the Gohan for example, since it's just the one link skill. Fierce Battle, excuse me. You go here, you can tap on your unit to bring up the full display. Go to details, scroll down here, and you see here's all the link skills that this character would have. Fierce Battle is the one that was active with the cooler. So if I tap on Fierce Battle, it's going to show me what it does. So with Final Form Cooler and this Gohan link, they're getting 15% more attack. And all these units here that it's showing are ones who also have Fierce Battle. So if you wanted to build a team, people link, based around that link, you could do that. So that's how that works. And then the same thing, like if I did this, they've got, 3 Metamorphosis, Strongest Clan in Space, and Thirst for Conquest. So if I go here, he's getting recovers 5% HP and attack and defense plus 7%. Strongest Clan in Space, all enemies defense minus 8 and key plus 2. And what was the other one? Thirst for Conquest. And they're getting attack plus 15% and defense plus 12. Now, if you look at this, let's just say I want to Gohan in the first slot. Say Gohan's my favorite character in this team. I was like, I want him to do all the damage. You're just like, you can give them any color orb you want. Any color orb, because that's just going to charge up your key meter around the unit. You see the blinking around Gohan? The blue lights? That just shows you how much key you're going to gain. Circle is fully lit up, you get a super attack. So see how Cooler and Final Form Cooler are all lit up? No matter what you give them, they're going to do their super attack. So if I give Gohan these 2 red orbs, he's going to get 2 more key, but it won't be enough to fill up the full circle to give him his super attack. If you give him same type orbs, so if I give him a blue orb, see, it's only 1 orb, but he's getting 2. If you give him same type orbs, they're going to get double the key. Oh, I actually didn't mean to do that. So we'll just take these guys. He's already, and for LRs they have 2 super attacks. Super attack and your ultra super attack. So when it goes around again, it'll say use super attack when it's active. So if I give him this one, you see it's blinking right after, he's going to get 1 key. As opposed to giving him this, he's going to get 4. 2 for each strength key sphere. And the same thing for him. But he doesn't have an ultra super attack, so it won't show anything. He's just ready to do his super, regardless. Then the turn will play out. So Gohan is just going to do his normal. And then, effects will activate, whether that's their passive, something to do with their super attack. Alright, so me, I'm watching this turn go down. I'm like, wow, my cooler is really strong. But granted, he's linked with the other cooler. Alright, same thing here. Where this is a perfect example. See, these guys are all linked together. He has Fierce Battle. He has Fierce Battle. They all 3 have Fierce Battle. Now if I swapped it around, these guys might share more. Yeah, Saiyan Warrior Race and Fierce Battle. Saiyan Warrior Race, Fierce Battle. Alright, let's take, since there's some int key spheres. Alright, and then if you tap this, you'll see the top 3 are your 3 units that are on rotation, and the rest are of course off. But you will see your attack, your defense for each unit for the turn. And this is including the leader skill and passives. And some passives won't activate until after they super attack or they take in a hit, whatever the requirements are. So they will get bonus stats depending. So you're like, oh, well, my Super Saiyan Goku here has 72,000 attack, 34,000 defense. That's pretty awesome. Then you go down and look at the cooler, he has 245,000, 125,000 defense. And the reason is because that cooler is under the leader skill. Since he was set as the lead, we set him in the first slot as the lead. We'll go over that. So every unit has a leader skill. Cooler's leader skill, Terrifying Conqueror categories or movie bosses categories get key +3 and their HP attack and defense plus 170%. They'll get an additional HP attack and defense plus 30%, making it equal 200% if they're also a part of Transformation Boost category. So, you go to this, tap here with all your characters again, you look at your unit, go to details, you scroll past links, and you can see the categories here. So this is the categories they are all a part of. So Cooler, what did it say? Terrifying Conquerors and Movie Bosses? He is a part of both of those. So he automatically gets that 170% boost. And right here is Transformation Boost. So he's going to get that extra 30%. So he's under a 200% leader skill. So that's why his attack and defense is so high. So much higher than the Goku and the GT Gohan and Goten. Of course, this STR Goku and Gohan here with the only 16k. But that's why your cooler is going to do better, because the leader skill for the team, it should be set for the team. So if you're going to make a really good team that works well together, they need to be all part of the same leader skill. Where this Goku, and Gohan and Goten, they're not going to do as good. That's why their stats are dramatically lower than, of course, Cooler's. And type advantage is a whole other thing, and you can see type advantage up here in the top right corner under Goku's health bar. Your Fizz will do more damage to Int, Int to Tech, Tech to AGL, AGL to Strength, and Strength to Fizz. And there are some units that have passives or abilities after they super or active skills that will let them be effective against all types and do damage to, of course, every single type, even if they're at a disadvantage. So, back to what I was saying about the key. So Goku is a purple, he's an Int unit. If I give him this Fizz key sphere, it's only going to give him 1. Now, if I give him all these, he's going to get 4. He's going to get 1 each for each rainbow, and then 2 for, of course, for his same type orb. So let's go ahead and do that. And then he's going to get 6. You see it lighting up down there, how he's going to get 6. That's all he can get, unfortunately. And of course, you can give Cooler 1. See, he doesn't have a super attack right now. It's not fully around. If I gave him 1 green, he'll get the super attack. Or if I give him these 3 strength spheres, he'll get 2, 4, 6 per strength key sphere, same type, and 1 for the rainbow. So it'll take him all the way around to his ultra super attack. You see how much damage they're taking? It's because they don't have good defense. They don't have the HP attack and defense 200% leader skill that Cooler's under. And they're doing, of course, you see, they're doing way less damage than Cooler did. Cooler did a 4 million damage attack. Cooler was also, like I said, under that leader skill. He has that 200% lead boost. And also the link skills, how he was linked with the other Cooler. So these guys, of course, aren't doing as good. And if the Goku super attacks you and you're going to take a hit, you're like, wow, it took 47k. And then your Cooler's going to come in and do a ton of damage. Even at a disadvantage, he should be 2 million. And this, for me, when I was playing the game, when I had first started, I got in the mindset that it was like, oh, that unit's really good. So if this is me, I'd be like, my Cooler's really good. But all these, why did I summon for these other LRs? This Super Saiyan Goku, He's really bad. He doesn't do damage. But the cooler's really good. So yeah, that's just misleading. They're not under the leader skill advantage, of course. So, another example. Give him these 2 Fizz Keys he's not gonna get it. But look at all these AGL. He's gonna get a super attack. So you want to give them their super attack unless you're trying to do other things, which is a whole other topic. And we'll do this. And give him 3. Alright, you're gonna watch the turn play out. Like, Gohan just took a lot of damage. Let's see what damage he can do. And you're like, wow, 110k compared to my cooler that's doing 2 to 4 million. Why did I even summon for these units? Or why did I even put them on my team? And then like that, you're dead. And that's that's the example I was going to go for. They weren't under the same leader skill. So, let's actually build a team, or show you how to build a team effectively, where everybody will have great stats. Be under that same leader skill. So, we'll take this team for example. Let's just say I want to build a... Well, let's just take it. We emptied the team. So, however you want to build the team, base it around your leader. So I'm going to choose... So let's say... I'll choose the new STR EZA Goku. So you pulled this guy on the banner, and you're like, okay, well, I want to use him. So take a look at his leader skill. The Super Saiyans or Planet Namek Saga categories get Ki plus 3 and HP attack and defense plus 170. So he's a solid 170 lead. So your entire team is Super Saiyans or Planet Namek Saga. They'll all get that 170% boost for their HP, attack, and defense. So, let's move on. Now, of course, you might know by memory what units may be from Planet Namek Saga or are Super Saiyans, but if you want to sort it out, let's just go. You can go right down here. Oh, excuse me. Let's clear the team. Down here where it says level, you can click that. Go to category here, select category, and we want to do Planet Namek Saga. Hit OK, and then OK again, and it sorts all your units out by that category. So anyone I pick to go on this team will be under that 170 lead. So of course he has to be set as the leader. So we're going to do that. He's set as the lead. So who else do I want on the team? Just say it now. The Super Saiyan Goku here should do a lot better. So let's see. And also of course like extreme versus super types or heroes and villains, they link together a little differently. Of course, villains will link together better than heroes will. I mean, excuse me, heroes will link to better together with other heroes. Villains with villains, of course, depending. So we got this, and you want to take a look. Let's just say you want to use this Goku as well. Let's take this LR. Let's just say you don't like Frieza. We'll just throw in another unit. We'll just throw in this Piccolo for the showcase. And I'll just throw in this Piccolo. I don't have that good Planet Namek. I could do a villain team. Let's maybe do that, a villain team. Just who has Planet Namek Saga? Well, he does. Yes. Well, actually, we'll just stick to the hero team because I wanted to use this LR Super Saiyan Goku as an example since he had such bad stats on that team with Cooler, so let's just do it that way. Okay. We'll do it this way, and we'll confirm. Alright, now our team is all a part of the same category. The same lead. They'll all get that 170 HP attack and defense boost. Let's go into the same event and try it again. We should be able to make it much further into the event if this ever decides to load. Okay. Alright, let's go to teams. Let's pick this one. And for your friend or guest lead, you always want to bring a unit that coincides with your team. So if I can find another STR Goku, that'd be great. Which doesn't look like I can. Well, I could take... Where did he go? I was going to take the other LR Super Saiyan Goku. Super and... Here we go. Because he has the Planet Namek Saga leader skill. No, he has Super Saiyans. And... Let's do... Strength. I didn't think anyone would have him, but these guys... Super Saiyans are Goku family. Sorry, I'm just having a hard time finding a... The friend system in this game is terrible. It definitely needs to be fixed. This is something they should have fixed a long time ago. I'll just take... You know what? We'll just take the Ginyu I seen. The Extreme AGL. Where's Ginyu? Because he at least also gives Planet Namek Saga attack and defense plus 170. Granted, he's an Extreme. He might not go that well in the team link-wise, but let's just do it a shot.
Let's do this.
Give it a shot for the showcase. Alright. Now we're going to go in this with a lot different, you know, in stats. Okay. Now if you look at it, I need to get that Super Saiyan Goku on the next turn. But everybody, aside from of course the Ginyu, he's not linking well with these guys. But these guys, yeah, he won't link. Okay, just Fierce Battle. But the Goku and Piccolo, of course, do better together. Alright, so, if I give all these to Goku, his attack goes up to 390,000. At 141 defense. That's pretty good. Piccolo, I can't get him a super attack, but let's just give him what we can. We'll give all these to Ginyu so he can do a little super attack. Or what did we make it to? We made it to Super Saiyan 2 Goku, right? Before we died with our mock team. Alright, then you see how that Goku did as much damage as the cooler. You're like, wow. This is where that leader skill and links come into effect. And of course passives and all that. But when building a team, you really need to understand the units you bring. Understand their passives, understand their leader skill, active skills, all that. Right, now this, you know, all three are linked together. And now Goku, and what did he have, like, I don't remember what it was, 16 or 60k? He has 326,000 attack and 157,000. Now the team's looking great. So now I can give all these to him, get him a super attack. Same thing for this Vegeta. And then you know what, we'll give these to Gohan. So Goku didn't, he had 3.9 million attack. He didn't do much damage last run. Now let's check him out. See, now he's doing a lot better. And he's doing a second super attack because of his passive. If he takes a attack first, he'll guaranteed do another super. And now you're like, damn, Goku's better than Cooler. But it's all about the team. It's all about the leader skill, the passives. Just how well your team will flow together. Here's where we made it, where we died. So, we can go like this. And the Gokus aren't linking together, I think just because they're the same name of Goku. But I think we're going to do it this way. Give him this. Give all these to Piccolo. I don't remember what Piccolo's passive was. Okay. And then we'll give all these to the base Goku at the end. Now he's at 430 4 million attack. Granted, this guy just got an easy A, so that's why I wanted to try a team with him. And he's going to take the super, 18 damage. That's it. As opposed to the 100k we took last time with our mock team. Piccolo's taking more damage because he has that type disadvantage and he's not that good of a unit. Hell, I think this free-to-play Goku is better than him. Right now we're thinking, you know, the team's great. So, since this Super Saiyan 2 Tech Goku is that type disadvantage, our Int Goku here is going to do a lot more damage to him. Alright, drop these in. And just look at him now. He's at 610,000 attack and 252,000 defense. His defense is going up because this unit stacks defense every time he does a super attack, so it just keeps building up and building up. Alright, and those for Ginyu. Granted, this team probably won't beat this event unless I used items and really paid attention, but I'm just doing this for the video. But this Goku should, yeah, of course, finish that with ease. Alright, so it looks like the Piccolo's getting his merge ability. Okay. So, we'll give all these to Goku. He's looking pretty impressive too. 622,000 and 225,000 defense. So, give all these to Piccolo and a couple to Gohan. Yeah, a couple to him. But yeah, you guys see where I'm going with having the same categories, right? Like I said, and this video is still catered to new players. The veterans, or you know what? Veterans or returning players, if you have any advice and something I may have missed, please feel free. Comment. Let me know I was wrong. Let me know to change something. I love when someone criticizes me. It helps me grow, learn better. So if I'm missing something, please let me know. And after this team is just thrown together, I can make a much better team. And I'll show that as well. It seems like these two, they have 4 active links together. And the numbers beside the links are the level of your link. And when they go up, of course, the stat bonuses you'll get from each go up. But link leveling is a whole nother topic in a whole other video. If I decide to make one, or if anyone wants me to make one, I'll do that. But yeah, just let me know. But that also factors into your stats. So since our Goku's been, you know, doing the most work, now he's up to 300,000 defense. We'll keep him in the first slot. He'll be just fine. What is he taking? Yeah, Alright, he's gonna take a super. Let's see how much damage it does. Yeah, 95 damage. That's nothing. Alright, so I will build a 200% lead team to show you, and I'll go in depth with my thought process when making a team. This video could be shorter, but I just want to make sure I cover everything. So I'm going to end this. I'm not even going to worry about finishing the event. I don't want to make this video too long. It might be longer than I expected. If so, I apologize. Okay, so let's go back to teams. Team we were using, this one. Alright, I'm going to make a team. I'm going to make a... Let's do GT Heroes, because it's one of my favorite teams of all time. So I'll sort everything by GT Heroes. And there are units that have the same leader skill, so this Vegeta, he has the same leader skill. GT Heroes, attack, defense, HP, of course, 170%, excuse me, and Ki plus 3, or Vegeta's family, Ki plus 3, HP, attack, and defense, 150. This GT Goku, the exact same thing, except instead of Vegeta's family, it's Goku's family. So you can either use it for the GT Hero lead or the Goku family lead. And like I said, remember what you want your team category and leader to be put in the first slot. So for now, this one is the best GT Heroes lead. So it'll be Fused Fighters or GT Heroes category. Key plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 170%. And they'll get an extra 30% in their HP attack and defense, of course, if they're a part of the Kamehameha category. So, this will be our lead. And I'll bring as many Kamehamehas to get the 200% lead as possible. But for now, I know if you press and hold, you can see what they're a part of course. He has it. This G2 Goku has it. Okay, and when building a team, it's also good to bring, if you have a support for that, these guys, oh, it's details, excuse me. You go to their passive ability, they get attack and defense plus a 150% when performing their super attack. They launch an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. And also GT Heroes category allies get key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 40%. So on top of the 200% lead, they'll be getting that 40% for the turn where these guys are on the same rotation. So, and I also like to bring, I'll bring the full power Goku and the Ant Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because I think he has Kamehameha and GT Heroes. I think the entire team is 200%. No, not him. Yeah, he doesn't, which is weird. He doesn't have Kamehameha, but it's fine. He'll be under 170. Right, let's confirm that. Okay, let's take this team into the same event, and I'll show you the big difference. I don't know what's going on right now. Sorry for the delays. I don't know why it's taking so long to load today. Dude. Okay, jeez. What's going on, Dokkan? So let's find the team. It was this one. If you hit this little, not change, but the little rotation button up here, it should rotate to a leader that resembles your team or is your leader. Like that, it gave me another Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. So that's perfect for me. We'll start.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay. So now let me explain this. Alright, now if you look at the top 3 units, look at the stats. These are amazing stats compared to, the last 2 teams we tried. Freaking AGL Goku has 503,000 attack, 193,000 defense. The Tech one, 581,000. Like, it's ridiculous. And this guy, like, they'll get more attack and defense as they super, as their passives activate. So really read your units. Like, look, he's gonna get that much raise. Yeah, 159% attack and defense. He raises his attack and defense by up to 100% more. The more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost. Like, it's ridiculous. And I think before I end the video, I'll explain stacking units, because I don't think any of these guys stack. It's been a while. Also look at what their super attacks do. Like this guy, his super attack, it greatly raises his attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. This guy's is going to, massively raise his defense and his attack for 1 turn. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but it says massively raises defense and raises attack for 1 turn. Does that mean he just stacks defense but not attack? I could be wrong. Someone correct me if, a veteran sees this. But yeah, he'll get that for supering, and this guy, he'll raise his attack and defense for 1 turn, and it'll cause immense damage to the enemy and massively lower their defense. So, Now if I look at this, they have he has 5 links active. Same. So each of these Super Saiyan 4s have in their passive the ability to counter super attacks. So I think I'm just going to throw him in the front. If he supers, he supers. Right, the reason why this Goku gets so much freaking ki by using all this is just because of his passive. If you have him read it, you'll see why. So he's going to get all that boost. Look at that, 1 million attack stat. Give this guy the 1, he's going to go up to 871,000 attack stat. Just look at that, that's ridiculous. That's the difference between, you know, building a team around a category versus, oh, I just summoned these units, I want to use a team of my favorite characters. They might be your favorite characters, but there's a team to use them on to make them shine. And that's why there's so many tabs to make different types of teams. Alright, let's watch this play out, because he might counter and beat him. Or he's not going to counter, but only 11 damage. But his super attack, look at 8 million attack. Like, this might be a one-shot. Oh. But he's coming in to finish him off. Okay. But yeah, please, 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 when you're building teams, understand your units, understand your leader skill, your categories that everybody's a part of. Right, for this team, these guys are getting, of course, that attack and defense 40% because of the G2 Gohan and Goten. And what I wanted to explain one more thing before I end the video with super attacks. See how this greatly raises attack and defense for the 1 turn, just like all the units in the last rotation did? You go to these guys, their super attack raises attack and defense and causes colossal damage. So that's the difference between if it says raises attack and defense, or raises attack, or raises defense for 1 turn, versus this just says raises attack and defense. If it says just raises attack, just raises defense, raises attack and defense, and causes damage, that means it's a stacking unit. It'll infinitely stack HP. Attack, defense, attack and defense, the more supers you do. So, I do want to showcase that. So I'll have to go 2 more rotations. But, let's just make a note. Let me see here. So, the friend, Super Saiyan 4, is at 522 attack, 522k attack, and 204,000 defense. Now, I give them this and let them do their super attack. And I'm gonna have to wait till the next rotation to see what they're... Oh, this is also with the support, so I might have to minus that factor. And they're gonna do their super again, because if you get I think it's 20 keys, you're guaranteed another super with these guys. So like I said, I'm going to wait till next rotation. So, we'll just do the same thing. Just look at the attack of each of these units. It's ridiculous because of the leader skills and the links. These guys are such a good... GT Heroes is such a powerful team now. So is Wicked Bloodline with the new cooler. I can't say how good the new tech Goku is because I don't have him. I got unlucky summoning on him. But I hear good things. He's like on par, as equals with the cooler. If not better. He might age better than the cooler will. Alright, we're back to the turn with these guys. Alright, so what did I say? What was it? 522,000 and 204 defense, right? So now that he did those 2 supers, he's at 644,000 attack instead of 522 and 252,000 defense. So for these guys, ones that say raises attack and defense, and not just for a turn, it's going to keep going up and going up and going up and going up. So for units like that are really good for longer events like this. They'll just continually get better and better. So I'm gonna abandon. But yeah. So I hope you understand, I hope you have a little more, for newer players, I mean, hope you understand, have a little more insight on how to build a team. As opposed to just throwing together your favorite units you've summoned on, like, oh, I like Cheb, I just throw this guy in, these two, this person. You know, that's not gonna be a very effective team. You didn't look at leader skills, you didn't read passives, all that jazz. So yeah. Okay, well, that's been inside of my little breakdown of team building. I hope everyone's learned something, maybe even veteran players have learned something. Probably not, because I'm a mediocre player. I'm not the best Dokkan player at all. I'm still learning shit every day as I play. But if this has helped you out, I'd appreciate a like, a sub. If you want me to go in depth with the link levels, I can do a video of that, but just let me know. But other than that, yeah, this has been fun. I wish I had an in-depth video like this when I started 2 years ago. There were videos, but it just didn't explain the stuff that I feel needed to be explained. Like my friend did that for me when he wanted me to start playing with him. But yeah, hopefully you've learned something. I appreciate you watching, and you guys take care of yourself. Have a good one.